Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. A special thank you to Poetic for sending me a couple cases to review for my Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Stoked, excited to have these here to review them and use them and share the information with you. The links will be down below in the description. You hit those links, it's going to take you right over to Amazon, where we're going to go here in just a couple minutes and check out some information real briefly, but I want you to hit those links and go in and fully read everything you need to know before ordering and bring in either one of these cases in. Poetic makes a lot of other cases for a lot of other smartphones as well. So let's go ahead and get into the packaging. Nice presentation. Then we'll check out some of that information. We'll put the cases on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and see what they look like. All right, let's do this. The Poetic Guardian case looking pretty darn sweet on my Note 8. Look at that. Wow, that looks good. And you can still see the majority of my skin that protects the glass back of my Note 8. And you also have this clear see-through protector that will protect your glass back. So if you don't have a skin, that's going to really help to protect that area. But with my skin, that's double the protection. Also polycarbonate material on the back of the frame of this case. Polycarbonate material right here around the cutout where the dual camera, dual flash fingerprint reader are located. Looking good. TPU bumper all around the frame of the case that surrounds your Note 8. On the front, polycarbonate material all around there with the built-in screen protector. We're going to test out the touch response to the display with this built-in screen protector as well. Now, before I go on, I wanted to mention that whether you're going to use the Poetic Revolution, if you decide to purchase this one, maybe you want both, but either one of these cases they're going to take 2 to 3, 4, 5 minutes to put on to your Note 8. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that, so I didn't have to talk about that once I went into showing you what this case looks like, the Poetic Revolution on the Note 8. Along the seams, top, bottom, from side to side, you're going to have to apply a really good amount of pressure, and that's going to take a few minutes because there should be no gapping whatsoever with this two-piece case. Again, for the Poetic Revolution and the Poetic Guardian. Okay, you're not going to break anything. You're just going to apply a really good amount of pressure all around, so you will allow this two-piece case to become one. Again, no gapping whatsoever along the seams. Just press really nice and hard and you'll feel it click into place. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there before I go on. So now we can check out everything else. Right up top, you can see your earpiece. You can see the sensors, the camera, everything nicely exposed up there with this built-in screen protector. Along the sides, on the left-hand side, you got your Bixby button and your volume rocker, and you have your power button all covered. We're going to test that out. That works really nice and responsive. Now we're going to turn on my Note 8 with the fingerprint reader, and that works really well as well. And then we'll make sure we get a nice response from our volume rocker up and down, and that works great. and then the touch response of the display. So we'll go back and forth and up and down. We'll go into Google search, go into a web page there, go back home, go over to Bixby, go back, recent applications, looking good, go back home. Oh, there we go, go back home. So everything working really, really nice as far as the response from the display with this built-in screen protector. And you have your cutouts down below. You got your S Pen, speaker, and mic, and you have your USB Type-C port that is covered up to protect from dust or anything getting in there, and your headphone jack area as well. And you will have to get your fingernail in there to get the S Pen. There's a lot of depth right there, but if you have a little bit of fingernail, that should help. Let's see. Okay. And there we go. Okay, let's try that again. And there we go. So you may have to work a little bit, but that's okay. That's what these cases are made for. They're made to protect your devices a lot more than if you have something like this, okay? So especially if you work in an area where there's a lot of heavy duty working going on, whether it's outdoors or indoors, these cases are going to work for you. And if you're just that person that continuously drops your devices, this case is going to work for you. So everything looking really good with this Poetic Guardian. And let's go ahead and take a couple pictures and make sure that everything looks good there too as well. Okay, and then and no shadowing going on at all. So everything looking good there as well too. Again, touch response on that display with that built-in screen protector working really well. I like that. That's more of what I was concerned about. So anyway, let's get into the Poetic Revolution. The Poetic Revolution. 360-degree protection, full body rugged heavy duty case with built-in screen protector for your Samsung Galaxy Note 8 2017. This is the black case. I already have it on my Note 8. Putting on this case, same process as the Poetic Guardian. Again, it's going to take you a few minutes to get it on, but just work with it and it will look really good once you do. Now, what we're going to do is look at the front and make sure everything looks like it should with all the little cutouts there with the built-in screen protector. And yes, everything is going on correctly as far as the sensors, the earpiece, the cameras, everything's exposed there, so very nice. At the bottom, you have your flaps for your USB Type-C port and your headphone jack, your mic, your speaker, your other mic, same as the Poetic Guardian. And on this case though, it's got a little slope here on the right, so instead of going in and pulling out like we did with the Poetic Guardian, you're going to push on the S Pen, you're going to get the click, and then you're going to go in from the side and pull out. Okay, so it's a little bit thicker with this case than the Poetic Guardian, and I mean ever so slightly thicker. So we hear that click and go in from the side and pull out. Got your power, your volume rocker there, and your Bixby button. Your power button's over here actually. So we're going to turn that off and make sure the fingerprint reader works the way it should. And bam, there it is. And check out the volume rocker. Nice and responsive. Very nice. Turn that all the way down. And now we're going to make sure the display responds to my touch with this built-in screen protector. We're going to go back and forth, over to Bixby, go back home, back and forth, up, down, Google search, go into a web page, and everything looking good there. Recent applications. Yep. So everything working fine there as well, just like the Poetic Guardian. Feels really good. Got that girth. But I like that. I like it when I have something in my hand that feels substantial when it comes to a smartphone. That's why I like big devices. This doesn't bother me at all. Now we're going to take a couple pictures. Make sure there's no shadowing going on there. Everything looking good. Yes. Looking good. Making sure I don't miss anything. One final test. We are going to wirelessly charge my Note 8 with this thick Poetic Revolution case. The Poetic Guardian, a lot thinner, so there is not going to be an issue with this case. I'm more concerned with the thicker back of the Poetic Revolution. So here we go. And there's my answer. It works just fine. Let's do it again. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, thanks for being a part. Again, the links will be down below in the description. Read everything before you order, but I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot go wrong with Poetic cases. Again, thank you very much, Poetic. Until my next video, this is my Project 13. You are my Project 13. Peace, I'm out.